Hello, dear ones. Welcome back once again to Divine Invocations. And before I start with anything, I would like to show you the card that I'm looking at, Love. Without shuffling, this is the first card that I can see on the 14th of February. I think I should put this to be the first one. This is the message from the Divine. Calling in the Divine Spirits. Just to let you know, guys, Divine Invocations is the only YouTube channel dedicated to Indian tarot decks. And if you're interested, you can check that out. And if you like my work, you might want to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And just to let you know, I do not do any personal readings. At least if somebody wants me to do that, I've done that a while back, of course. Divine Spirits to help us with the message for the current week, starting from today, the 14th of February. Happy Valentine's once again. So I have 4 instead of 3 cards this week. Let's get started. The first card is Love, second card is Brahmanas, third card is Freedom, and fourth is Destiny. Let's read out the message from the first card, which says Love. Although it is impossible, the infinite is defeated by the finite. What is that unthinkable position? It can only be attained through love. Swami B.R. Sridhar. So the message for the coming week is, as you understand, the most important priority of our lives, love. It is not the quest for it or to search for love. Everything that we do is creating our own karmas, and our karmas is created by our vibrations. This current week is all about feeling the vibrations of love, the loved ones who are around you. And the most important feeling of love is the feeling of love for somebody more divine than you. The part of the side of you which is more divine than you is your spirit. So your spirit wants to connect with the divine. Just don't forget that important thing. Next is Brahmanas. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiosity. These are the natural qualities by which Brahmanas work, from the Bhagavad Gita. So second and the most important, you can say, is the message that we can understand from it. What you're looking for is something at times you're not aware about or not sure about. So universe at times allows us to manifest our desires based on what we think about our thoughts, because we are framing our own reality. And the message is very evident from this card, the fact that whatever we are trying to do from these practices, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, purity, and tolerance, and self-control, these are the natural qualities that we need to imbibe as a human being. We do not need to struggle for anything, especially when it comes to finding our own peace, inner peace and happiness. So whatever you are trying to do in the current week, love is the first step which can help you feel better. Feel the self-love if you do not have anybody to love. If you have somebody whom you have loved, that person is not around you. Remember, the vibration that you can feel makes you feel that person is around you. So the main message is the practice of self-control, the practice of purity and tolerance and honesty are going to be the highlights for you after that beautiful feeling called love. And then we have the card which says Freedom. Slavery to the Absolute is the highest position of freedom, by Swami B.R. Sridhar. So the message is very clear. You do not need to budge or make a lot of compromises when it comes to yourself and honoring relationships and people around you, because the most important thing is, in fact, I can relate to a very favorite quote of mine: the one who can kneel before God can stand anyone. So the message is clear. Freedom is not in a binding relationship. Please remember that. So this simply means the fact that you will be more free when you are able to connect with something which helps you connect with the divine. So it is the matter of freedom. The more you get into a relationship, the more you find freedom. That's how it should be. And the last card is Destiny. Whatever happens to me is for my ultimate good. The highest quote is not vindictive by Swami B.R. Sridhar. So, what a beautiful way to end this, because you start with the idea and the feeling and the sensation of love, being loved, and giving love, and then you move towards better self control on everything. Control not just on the thoughts, the way you are reacting to people, everything. And then finding that inner sense of freedom from where you connect with your own divine spirit. And that's what's the destiny. And that is what is how the future holds for you. Because the moment you learn to understand that you are able to connect with yourself in a better way, it is all those angelic vibrations or positive energies which will start working with you. That's the message from this deck.